And welcome everyone to another edition of Yoda Soda Creations, the Creations podcast. You know how this works. We get together. You know how this works. Two heads and a friend or two get together and talk what's recently dropped, or in some cases recap what's been going on in movies and television, or what's they remember from movies and television. Anyway, this week we have what lies beneath the school that is.
Initial thoughts, I guess.
It was good. We got to learn more about the character, about the student 6.
Yes.
A lot more, yeah.
And ideas on what to make of certain other characters starting to kind of... Well, we'll get to her later.
we won't touch her yet.
Save that for the end of the season.
Yeah. I haven't seen the end. I haven't seen the season finale yet, so it's just I thoughts on how she relates to everything.
It's much okay. If this comes out like I think it will, I will kind of like that. I think that so far we've kind of had like normal episode, normal episode, normal episode, normal episode, normal episode, normal episode, normal episode. A little bit of forbearing season finale. Here's the big thing, right? like so when the big event comes, it's so random. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now I don't like when shows do stuff like this where it's like forbearing, and then this is the final, because then this isn't very exciting, right?
Right.
But
on the other hand, sometimes it is nice to have like kind of, I wouldn't say subtle, but like kind of a build up to it.
Yes. Well, I was about to say what this season has been doing so far is we've gotten forbearing, and then forbearing, and then if we get this last episode was like forbearing, right?
Yeah, it's all
and then,
dun dun dun.
Yeah, that was definitely like a whoa, like a
double whammy.
So yeah, double. He's like boom, 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 and then if like the season finale is like that, right? Then it's like, okay, there's a little bit of an arc. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want this. I don't want this, and what we've gotten is this.
Yeah, it's like by no means not as archy as season 4, but still pretty good.
Yeah, we've.
Of course, the arcing for season 5 was really subtle.
If non-existent.
No, it's in several episodes, you could see Starlight Glimmer hiding in the background, just watching and waiting.
Okay. I kind of forgot about that. That's good. I like that stuff.
But anyway.
Yeah, there's.
So yeah.
Sometimes seasons get. There are some cases where the finale just kind of comes out of nowhere, or there's build up to it. And last season, I don't think there was so much of a bit. Last season, I don't think there was so much of a build up. This time it looks like it.
Yeah. Well, also there wasn't much build up to the Chrysalis finale either. The second one, I mean.
Yeah, that was like a. It's in the face. We're doing fine. And there's Chrysalis. Hey.
Yeah.
It's kind of the problem.
Are you talking 2 or 6?
6.
I don't know. There was a hint of Thorax coming in, and then we met Thorax, and there was also Starlight and Trixie friendship.
Yeah, but nothing that could really outright be like a, ooh, that's something to kind of, it's like.
Honestly, the wedding is where it was really out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's like I think after that they realized like, yeah, maybe we should pop these surprises out all of a sudden without any,
We need to go back to what we did in season 1 and drop hints.
Yeah, like no sudden relatives out of nowhere.
It's kind of the problem that I think Star Wars is having right now. It's like the Death Star is a huge thing. It's basically what's happening with this show is that happens occasionally. It's like we're going fine, yeah. Oh, there's a planet-sized thing that can destroy other planets. It's like, how would you not notice that? Like, what they built a planet-sized vehicle. It's kind of like same thing with like Chrysalis. Like, how would you not notice that, right? Like, she was like living in the forest or something. You know what I mean? Like, not that far away. You guys are.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's so afraid of the Death Star. It's like put a giant mirror out in space in front of the planet. Bam, beats the laser.
Ah, wait. Oh, they got a mirror. We're screwed.
Wasn't that technically... Well, look at it this way. Say you're someone who was watching the prequels first, and wasn't that technically hinted at the end of Revenge of the Sith?
Honestly, I don't remember.
There was a foreboding, right? Yes, they were building it in that movie. The Death Star was okay because we didn't know what was happening, right? But the second Death Star was a little, so they caught it halfway in building, which makes sense. And then like Star Killer Base is like, okay, come on, it's a planet. It's literally a planet. It's like, how would you not notice half of it getting cut in half? Like, oh, why are there like 30,000 tons of rock being moved from this planet? Huh. Literally, our antiquated stuff would figure out that. You know what I mean? Like, we would be able to catch that. Like, what? Oh, maybe they're jamming their signals. That's still stupid. Send out somebody out there. It's like, you know what I mean? They're jamming our signals. Let's go check out why.
Right. But anyway, back to the episode.
Back to Pone. Yeah, back to Pone. Back to a regularly scheduled Pone.
Yeah, I'll be trying to guide us along tonight since I have the episode open. So the episode starts off with the class, actually. Twilight's teaching about the Tree of Harmony for an upcoming test. And like,
shoot.
Huh?
Shoot.
Yeah, no one is happy about the fact that there's a test. Like, oh, that's realistic. That's like, oh, test. Oh, no.
So good reactions. Good, understandable reactions. I like that. I always like when the characters act correctly and fun. You know what I mean? They made a joke of it. It was fun.
Yeah.
That's realistic reaction to a test.
Relatable. That's kind of what I was aiming for, I guess.
And yeah, if you have anything to pitch in about any given moment while I'm going through this, go ahead.
Go for it. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So the students after class are going outside into the courtyard, I guess. Is that what we're gonna call it? Like the little outside area in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it's Gallet has a brilliant idea. He knows the perfect thing to do to study for the test. Ask a tree. They have a good laugh, but they don't notice the suspiciously he's placed grate right next to it.
It's always a grate. So the framing in that. Oh, sorry. The framing was done really well in that. It's subtle. I almost would have liked them to just, I don't know, maybe just had it flash and not even pointed it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I actually I was playing the episode back here. It's like not so much with that, but I must have accidentally pressed the slow-mo button because like I hear the laughing like all in slow-mo. It's like, Oh wow!
Whoa.
But yeah, it kind of glowed a bit, Ed. So like, yeah, the sewers are radioactive. That's not good.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
I'm just expecting them to go to the tree, go to the actual tree at some point.
Yeah, and skipping the intro. So next we see them in the library, and they're using, I wouldn't say flashcards, but pictures. They're like studying up on the test. And
Guess who's picked up an interest in plumbing, apparently.
yep.
That was amazing.
First it was stairs. Now it's plumbing.
I'm glad they're bringing that back. They kind of dropped that for a bit, but I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They held it. They handled it a bit better too. The stairs were a little bit in your face. I kind of liked how she was just interested. I don't know. They handled that well, and I hope they continue that with her character. They kind of dropped it. You know what I mean? But they're bringing it back. I hope they keep it up. Keep it up, guys.
But yeah, like they're trying to study. It doesn't seem like they're taking it that too seriously,
Yeah.
And it's like, meanwhile, Yona's asleep.
Classic Iona.
Gallus plays a little prank on her and like just as his claws go over, tiptoeing across her face, so she thinks there's a spider on her. Apparently, Iona does not like spiders.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I should have known.
And then Cozy Glow appears
Let's save the talk.
and starts talking shit.
She like burns them super hard. I was like, whoa.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. I suspect that she's related to Chancellor Nase. After the whole, friendship is not in your nature talk, it's like, yeah, I am placing bets that they're related.
Based on what I've seen, they're small, but nothing too spoiler worthy. But you'll be surprised what actually happens. Based on what I've seen.
Well, I hope I am.
Now I must be because you've hyped it up.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, Cozy Glow, that's her name. Kind of blanked there for a moment. Yeah, her little speech did not help at all.
Yeah, that was a little on the cheek.
So now they're irritated and what's her name? The hippogriff. What was her name again?
Silverstream.
Yeah, it's like she is tapping her claws, and yeah, Gallus did not like that, so he has a bit of an outburst, and yeah, suddenly the Hiranoa is in the back of the library, and there's another grate with crystals.
They actually noticed it this time.
Yeah. Obviously, this is the first dungeon of the level of the dungeon, and the sewer level.
The sewer level. That's a good level.
Of course. Every dungeon, every adventure needs to have a sewer level.
And a good one, at least.
So, being what they are, students, they pop in and take a look.
They're oh shoot.
By the way, did anyone notice the horse noise that Samber made?
Uh-huh.
I love those little touches.
And they discover at least suspiciously sparkly twilight.
Very suspiciously, not subtle at all. Well, subtle, very subtle, such subtle. Never mind. The subtleness.
The school. Nobody noticed it before, apparently.
The subtleness is overpowering.
Yeah, and the Twilight. It is curious about their lack of unity.
She's okay.
Friendship and stuff.
So this was, looking back on that was a little bit weird. You know what I mean? what we're gonna see with the rest of the episode, but like it was a bit weird. I think I understand it now, why it happened, but in retrospect, it's still semi weird to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it. You kind of get my drift, though.
At first,
Like,
it's strange considering the character, but given what's revealed later, now it makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, and then they go on about how friendship's not in their nature because they're still bitter about the whole cozy club thing, and yeah, she does not take that well. Wind starts blowing, and yeah, she decides to test them.
This is pretty intense. This part, yeah. Like, so this part, you're like, okay, so she might not be a villain because, villains don't really test them. You know what I mean? So I initially thought, so when I first watched this, I'm like, mind control? It's been done before, right? So totally.
A villain wouldn't test people? You obviously haven't met evil teachers.
Well, yeah, I mean, in a way that they could get out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time exactly if a villain would label it as a test, but I'm pretty sure it's been done somewhere.
Well,
just can't.
Well, I mean, I suppose
just can't pinpoint a good example.
Well, I suppose the maze thing was technically a test from Discord.
Yes, that was a little bit weird. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I need a refresher eventually.
Yeah. So yeah, the Twilight tells them that they have until the end of the day to pass the test. If they succeed, they'll be able to leave. If not, they'll be stuck in the cavern forever.
Don't you mean overnight?
Hold on. Let me get to the. Okay, yeah. By the beginning of the next day, by sunrise. You're right. So yeah, he declares there will be a test, and then teleports them all away into separate locations. So
that demonstrates. So that demonstrates. We'll see later on why that demonstrates a lot of power because did they just get teleported? How far do you think? That's 5 or 6. That's 6, students being teleported pretty decently far in random directions.
But not too far given their relative ease and ability to find each other.
Okay, yeah, so not terribly.
So I'm wondering how we want to do this. Do we want to go in the order the episode does, or just go the tests individually by character?
I don't know. What do you feel like? You're the ringmaster today.
Well, the first thing I got from that. Well, the first thing I got after the test began was the fact that they acknowledged the movie again, even if it was just an illusion.
Yeah.
Another callback. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll start with the characters that were able to do the test by themselves, and link it into the ones that had a bit of assistance.
Okay. Yeah.
So first off, we have Gallus, who's trapped in an enclosed space with lights shining through. And yeah, apparently he's claustrophobic.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah. And basically his test is there are 2 colors of lights. Hit one, and the cavern closes in. Hit another, and the hole in the roof opens up. So he has to work through his fear of closed spaces in order to get out. Simple but effective.
I think his was the most simple, I guess, but visually it was kind of fun. I liked. It was very visual. I love visual. I don't know. It was fun. It was kind of like a. Well, I think we'll rate all of the challenges after in a bit, but he's definitely up there for me personally. I think his was simple but effective, and it taught us a weakness of them.
Yep.
So I like weaknesses in your characters. So I'm glad we're getting weaknesses with these characters, almost more than strengths.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I get the feeling that was a bit of a later version of hit the wrong square or something and booby trap.
Basically, yeah. Continue.
So next up we have Smolder. Hold on a second.
Ooh, I liked hers as well.
Basically, she's wandering through her portion of the cavern and runs into a room with two dressed-up ponies drinking tea. And yeah, Smolder is not having any of it. So she tries to leave, only to find herself in the same room again. And again, but she still ends up there again. So she finally breaks down, asks what she has to do to leave. And basically, yeah, Smolder being cute and adorable.
I think Smolder got off the easiest out of all of them now. You know what I mean?
So we see Smolder in a dress, drinking tea. Oh, and the lipstick.
Makeup.
And a tiara, drinking tea. It's like, as much as I like Yoda, I think Smolder won the episode for me.
Yeah,
today.
I actually quite like Smolder quite a lot. She's one of my favorites, I think. And she definitely went up a bit. I like the Spike and Smolder dynamic, like them helping each other.
Yeah.
This was fun. This shows another. Again, it shows. It's not. I wouldn't say a weakness like the other ones are. Kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just something that she doesn't like sharing because.
Yeah, it's more.
Dragon.
Yeah.
It's like a door. It's like a door she doesn't want to open.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, you know, be fine with what you. I mean, like what you like. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, it was nice.
Closet play pretend. That's what I was going for.
Yeah. And finally, for solo test finishing, Yoda. Yoda found herself in a how should I put it? Lots of webs and spiders. Yeah, Yoda does not like this portion of the cavern.
I think it's safe to say most people wouldn't like this one. You know what I mean?
That is fair.
Like I think Yona got the short end of the stick out of all. I mean, it's like a generally creepy one. You know what I mean? Other than the Storm King, maybe, but yeah, we're not there yet.
But yeah, long story short, Yoda finds out that the spiders really don't want to hurt her, and yeah, Yoda now commands a spider army. I think she may have come out on top out of all the tests.
Yeah, she gained things. Yeah.
Yeah. That was amusing. Yeah, there really wasn't much to Yona's test, other than getting over the whole "oh God, spiders" thing.
What? Okay, so remember that spider, that massive spider that went across the camera? Is that just a perspective thing, or is that just?
When was this?
It was when you first see one of the spiders. It was like, it's like close up. I guess it might have been just a close up. I don't know.
Trying to find it.
I think it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the spider skiing in front of the camera in shadow. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like massive. It looks massive. Is that just perspective?
Yeah, I think it was just perspective.
Okay. They got us with this perspective. Ay.
You know, imaging may appear larger than they actually are. Okay, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but you get the idea.
That being said, reminding me a bit of something. Reminding me a bit of scene, the beginning scenes from 28 Points Later, where Rainbow just swoops across the front, and you can somewhat get the idea that she's playing a prank.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the solo accomplishments out of the way, Gallus and Smolder are meet up near the entrance. Surprised that they're the first ones there.
Yeah, that was kind of
And
surprising.
it should be noted that when they meet up, Smolder is still wearing the dress and makeup. And
Oh, that was amazing. I love it. That was a good part.
You saw
tell
nothing.
no one. You saw nothing. Tell no one.
Well, it shows that, and it shows that she was getting into it.
Yeah.
She liked it, in other words, you know.
Yeah, honestly, Smolder stole the show for me today.
Yeah.
But yeah, they decided to split up and help find the others.
Another good choice. I liked that. That was really cool. I like that. That was a really fun thing, and they used that not as just. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a character growth moment. They used it as
Yeah.
very good. Like that. Keep it up. In other words.
Mm-hmm. So, Silver Street was it?
Yes, I think so.
I like her. She's just always the one with the most.
The most what? Sorry.
Her name's the most unmemorable.
That's true.
So yeah, she found herself seemingly back at Mount Doris, but no one else is there, and she finds these shadows on the wall. One of them is the Storm King.
She caught kind of the short end of the stick as well. She got one of as well. You know.
Yeah, but nice movie callback.
Good movie callback. Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep it up. Keep it up.
So yeah, so she's hiding out in the water, afraid, and Gallus shows up, and Tina notices that there isn't anyone actually there. It's just shadows on the wall, and he tells her that even if it is real, she has to stand up and tell him what she really thinks of him. And wow,
Yeah, screw you.
Yeah.
That one, okay, I think out of all of the lessons, I think hers kind of made the least sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I mean, like, if it's a bad person, you don't just stand up and say, "Hey, screw you."
But she did have like the best angry faces this episode.
Oh yes,
Yes.
I liked how she was closer to Eagle than Pony angry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They made her like special. You know, like.
Yeah.
There
After
was-
letting,
Keep going.
yeah, after letting all of that anger out, she notices that all it was were shadows of rocks,
The classic.
and there was really no danger there at all.
She also had one of the least other than the the pony, I forgot his name.
Sandbar?
Sandbar.
Yes.
Ugh, it was Sandy something, I remember.
Look into him.
Yes. Continue. I don't want to take your steam.
Yeah, it's like technically his was also kind of a solo accomplishment, but he gets points for getting sidetracked.
I don't know, because I am kind of the forgiving type. I'm kind of the one I'm also the person that, like, watched Infinity War, right, and was on. I understood why Quill did what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I understand his made sense. You know, I liked. Some people might say that why he should have seen through that immediately, but like it makes a lot of sense. I guess I'm trying to say why he didn't
we'll get to
eventually.
after.
Yeah. Keep going.
But yeah, next up we have Acellus, and
That
she
was
finds
that was the funniest one because I was always expecting Chrysalis to be something of a actuality, and there would be something of a character arc with her, but instead it's Ocellus slowly descending into her appearance, and hearing a different voice out of that character is hilarious.
right. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I didn't even set up the scenario yet.
But anyway, yeah, keep going.
She finds herself confronted by two old-school style changelings, and wondering why they look like that. They've always looked like that, and they're ready to drain the ponies of the love, as she commanded. And he looks into a mirror and sees Chrysalis.
I agree with Alex. This was a good one as well. These were, looking back, these were very solid. All of these.
Yeah.
None of these so far have been weak in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
All of them was facing your fear challenge, which is I don't know. I don't know. Do you feel this was sort? I don't know. Do you feel this is sort of a one up from the last time we had this with Scootaloo?
I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of forgot about that episode.
It wasn't a bad episode. It was just...
It's just been so long.
Yeah. There's been a lot of those episodes where it's like, yeah, that episode was... Yeah, like... There's one for, like, the go-kart one. You're like, oh, yeah, that episode. But...
Yeah, that one.
That happened.
That happened, yeah. Let's just not talk about that.
Yeah.
It's not like Avatar levels of awful, like Avatar Bender, but... Let's just not talk about it.
By that, are you talking about the Shyamalan film, or are you talking the episode The Great Divide?
Yes.
No, I meant the whole movie. The whole movie. It was trash.
The correct answer was yes.
Yes.
By compromise, we'll say both.
But yeah, Smolder's the one who finds Acellus, and after being apparently Acellus can't change back. And she's afraid that maybe she really hasn't changed how changelings used to be. And Smolder admits that she likes cute, adorable things, and that she was going to invite Acellus to a secret tea party, but that quickly gets Acellus out of the funk.
Out of the funk immediately.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Smolder had to use her weakness to get to help another friend out.
Yeah.
Didn't have to happen with Silverstream as much. You know what I mean? That was just kind of a quick, that was kind of like he already knew what to do. You know what I mean? And it wasn't compromising. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas Smolder had to kind of give up something to help her. You know what I mean? Her dignity.
Thankfully for her, the other three don't know yet.
Yes. And they never will.
Other five?
Huh? No.
Don't you mean other five?
No. Gallus and Acellus know now.
Oh.
So Silverstream, Yona, and Sandbar don't know.
And they never will.
On penalty of all their stuff being burnt to ash.
Yep.
Will they?
She's like a walking flamethrower. It's pretty dangerous. The downside of having a dragon as your friend.
Yeah.
You don't want to get him heated.
On the other hand, if you have a fireplace, you're good to go.
Yeah. Who needs
yes. So the students 6 by a sandbar meet up at the entrance, and Yona, with the power of her spider army,
She's Spider-Man confirmed.
Besides the
Spider-
track down
Spider
Spider-Yak.
sandbar.
Spider-Yak.
Yeah. So
Continue,
yes,
sorry.
sandbar. His test is Rainbow Dash and Rarity need specifically his help, and he doesn't want to disappoint them. But
It's-
he should go back to get his friends. But no, they need him now. So he goes along. But he really should get his friends. But they really need him now, not them. So he goes along with it. Finally, on the third time, it's like,
He's like, 3 strikes, you're out.
yeah, no. Shame on you. None of this. Nuh-uh.
None of this actually matters. Yeah. What are you even talking about? I mean, yeah, his was understandable, and it was technically.
And I kind of get what doing is like it's kind of like a rule of 3 kind of thing.
What do you mean, sort of? Well, yeah, 3 of them need help or something, and no.
Well, basically, it's I use this kind of thing. Like you can use it 3 times. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. He gets it after yeah.
So,
Catches.
and they do eventually catch up with him right as he's doing this. So technically, it is a solo accomplishment. It just took him longer than the others.
Well, it makes sense because he was also running away from them the whole time. He wasn't thinking too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd just be thinking, "Oh, what's the challenge? You know, what's the problem?" Right?
So,
Not
yeah,
actually
There's a
why.
thing fighting in the back of his head, and it took a while for it to grow bigger.
Yeah. So yeah, after telling Rainbow Dash and Rarity, they smile and disappear. Like they were never there to begin with.
Before we get to the twist, which one? Oh, before we get to the twist, Sylvus is growing on me.
Huh?
Oh, before we get to the twist, Sylvus is growing on me. Sylvus, Silverstream, Gallus.
Oh!
Ah.
I
We were
haven't
both
been
like,
paying attention to anyone really powering up the Student 6.
I think. I personally don't. I'm sorry, sarcasm. Say it. I personally don't care for Yona as much.
I was talking
Can't be
about the
friends.
ship.
That's fair.
I was
I-
talking
I-
about I was talking about the Silverstream Gallus ship.
Yeah. I was thinking of ships as well. I guess. I was like,
Yeah, I haven't really
which-
thought about it.
Me neither, to be honest. But I was so. There's always groups of them that work better together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, their pairings are still emerging. I think you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Because it took the main 6 quite a while to say, yeah, we fandom these 2 are good together. These 2 are good together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. It took us like 2-ish seasons, I'd say, for the pairs to really show up strongly. You know what I mean? And
Kind
like
of.
we've kind of only had the students for, I'd say, half a season, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Or even less, almost. We've gotten 6 main episodes with them. You know what I mean?
Something like that.
Out of 26, it's like, okay, yeah. There's more time for them. Well,
Depending on what they
hopefully
do with season 9.
yeah. Please 10, please 10, please 10.
That would be nice.
That'd be a nice round number.
Yeah. So yeah, after thinking don't think those were actually the teachers. They go back to the entrance to find that the crystals have started to block it. But Sparkly Twilight shows up, and yeah, by now they've realized that that is not actually Twilight. It is in fact The Tree of Harmony.
Oh shoot!
More
This was
sentient-
like the big reveal.
It's more sentient than we originally thought.
Very sentient, like incredibly. This was a big thing. This was like I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I thought it was a tree doing that. I didn't for some reason connect the Twilight, holograms. I guess. Like I'm like, yeah, it's definitely the tree. Right when I saw the hatch being opened to the very start, I'm like, yep, that's the tree. But I'm like, for some reason, I still didn't connect. Like, yeah, it's the tree doing it. I guess because we never had seen it as sentient before.
Well, I mean, it did. Not to this extent, but don't forget what happened in the Mean Six.
Yeah.
So just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Might explain what happened there. Towards the end.
Is that a little bit of a tie-in for you? Does it help a bit? Does that help a bit?
Only as a minor potential follow-up to that. That still doesn't redeem the episode yet.
Oh, there's a good chance the finale.
You're a hard bargainer.
Oh, there's a good chance the finale's gonna have another part in it.
But yeah, so like, yeah, they're not happy about the test, but apparently they themselves chose the tests, and through the power of friendship, I guess they got through it. I don't see how Gallus getting overcoming this claustrophobia has anything to do with friendship.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Or smolder or sphere of appearing cute and girly. Them helping the others, yeah, friendship. Actually, and Yona. Okay, she made friends with the spiders, so okay, that gets a pass. Huh. He seems to be muted.
I think he's trying.
Yeah, I am. Hang on, give me a sec. Sorry.
I think he's trying to take the call.
Okay, we'll just hang there for a moment. Like we're almost done.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to take a call there for a sec.
That's all right.
I have to run upstairs real fast, but I'll be just right back. Maybe talk about the
I was actually gonna talk about like the general format that we're doing this week.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fill them in. Okay. I'll be.
You go do your thing.
Yeah, I'll be like maybe 3 minutes max.
Okay. So, do you think this format works, or like the kind of guiding through the episode scene by scene and discussing it?
Ties in nicely to how I wrote. Ties in nicely to how I wrote my notes.
That's good. Also, it kind of helps us keep on track better. So that definitely helps.
Because at some point, because if there's something worth talking about at some point, I quickly pause the episode and take down the notes.
Right. That's good. Yeah, we can definitely do this again next time. Yeah, it's like, what to talk about?
Yes, like 70% of the time, it usually notes usually come about as how the episode usually they're usually in order of how the episode is. They're usually in order of how the episode is gone.
Right. I kind of got part of that. Sorry.
I usually write the episodes in order of how the episode's gone.
Okay. So yeah, definitely do this again next week, and from here on out, it's just a lot easier to stay on point because we haven't veered off track nearly as much as usual.
Eight. I'm back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we both agreed that this review format, whatever, works. It keeps us on track a lot better.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Right. So yeah,
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. So for Smolder and Galatis didn't really have a friendship part of their test. The rest did. Because it was through friendship that the A kind of got help or whatever. So, 4 out of 6. But yeah, it's and the tree is like, friendship is part of everyone.
Yeah, some of the
friendship is in their nature.
Okay, it hit. Yeah, that story hit well with some of them. With the ones that had more of a friendship thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I suppose them being the first ones out and decided to go back and help the others.
That's yeah. Okay, that's a good point. That's a very good. That might have been why they did it. Obviously.
Yeah, just the initial test themselves doesn't really hold up to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll give him a pass for that.
Let me give him one. Yeah.
I'm feeling merciful today.
Yeah.
So they finally get out of the cavern and encounter Cozy Glow. And they're like all up in their face, like, the Tree of Harmony tested us, and friendship is totally in our nature. And Cozy Glow's like, and Sandbar's like, oh, we should totally tell the teachers, they won't believe us. And it's like, yeah, Cozy Glow's like, no, don't tell anyone. I'll get expelled because I was the cause of this. And it's like, yeah, they're too tired to complain. It's they are out.
That was super suspicious, obviously. Like, she would totally not be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, they're all sleeping in the library. And it's like Cozy Glow's like, don't think anything of this. I'll take care of everything. While glancing down through the grate.
It's like, da da da!
Biggest foreshadowing of the episode.
You stole my bit.
Super in your face.
I was gonna dun dun dun. I swear.
Hey, we gotta have something.
Yeah. And that's how the episode ends. Ominously.
It's kind of a...
I kind of wonder if Riley and the others themselves actually knew this was going to happen.
Did they just let it happen? Yeah, were they ever filled in? I kind of doubt it.
Yeah. Also, something that I recently was informed / noticed of, Cozy Glow's cutie mark is a chess piece.
And why? Not suspicious at all.
Nope.
I wonder if the original intention was to make her a champion chess player.
No, I think they're pointing at definitely something else.
Yeah, maybe something about manipulation and...
Yeah, conniving.
But yeah, it was a good episode.
I thought very good, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I haven't had an episode where I was quite enthralled, to be honest. I was very interested in them. Usually I'm like, yeah, I'm like semi-interested. Some of the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This was very good, I thought.
Wait. I have to bow out for a moment. I'll be right back.
No problem. But yeah, I thought very, very good story building for the Student 6. Very good. The Student 6 have been sorely lacking on the character side, I think, for a bit. But I don't know. It could have. Huh. They've been lacking in the department area, in the character development and other department area. I don't know. They need some more development for me to really get on board with him. This is what I've kind of been wanting for them for a bit. It's sorely needed, in other words.
Mm-hmm. I just realized something. There were 2 weeks. There were 2 weeks of episodes that were not just good, but they also had a fair amount of laughter.
That what? Sorry.
I just realized something. That's 2 weeks of episodes that are not only good, but it doesn't have a fair amount of laughs.
Oh.
Just the kind of things I needed after washouts, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Not too much. I was just saying these. I just pointed out that this is what I've been wanting for the Student 6 for a bit.
Yeah.
An episode like this with more solid development.
Yeah, there was looking for more character development, and for me, that's 2 weeks of laughs and 2 weeks of good episodes with some good laughs, and just what I needed after washouts.
Yeah.
Did you not like washouts that much? Or just, I don't know, yeah.
Well, like I said before, it was better on a rewatch.
Ah.
But yeah, it's like the season's getting kind of on an going uphill.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was.
As far as quality goes.
You reminded me, yeah, what I was gonna say of the. I a while back predicted this. I forgot, maybe 3 episodes ago. I'm like, this episode I've been getting, and if it keeps like this, I think it'll be pretty good. And we're getting there. I think they're getting pretty good. I think.
Yeah.
They're really picking up, I think. I continue. So I hope they continue this way. Continue on their climb. We'll see, obviously, but
Well, next week's podcast episode, the one that was aired the week of this one, I can say that one is also. But that's just my opinion. But
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh,
Sorry.
the episode that aired today, so the one we'll be talking about next week, I can also say is pretty good.
Pretty dang good. Okay, that's good. I'm excited.
So we have at least one more to add to the good pile when we talk about next week.
One more in the good pile. What do you think of the harsh edge? What do you think that blurred a bit?
Hey. I don't know.
You know, it's like either the ear sharp or blurred.
And part of it's like without any other other facial features, the snoot is kind of it just looks off.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like without any of the
Yeah. Oh shoot! I haven't been doing this snoot on. I have to redo it. Oh well. Oh, can I not redo it? Okay, we're good. Maybe the snoot was drawn wrong anyways. I wanted a snoot layer. Okay, let's draw a snoot layer. Snoot. Snoot layer.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. So, that's against the current art, but it kind of seems like you're not as into it as usual.
Oh, the drawing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm wrong. It just I
I don't know. I think I'm just getting distracted. I have my phone here, and somebody was texting me. Maybe that's it.
yeah, everyone's allowed their off day.
Yeah. Yeah. I need like a harsher color, but not so harsh that's as the last time. I don't know. It's barely any different.
Also, and maybe it's because we are more on track than usual, but it seems like I don't know. It's like seems like we got to it really quickly.
Oh, the whole sketch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the review portion.
I don't
Because
know.
we did
Yeah, I
kind
think
of like talk about everything, know it in order.
it definitely. I thought it was an upgrade, to be honest, but
Yeah.
yeah, we
But
did.
at least that's one in like what to do the rest of the art, as opposed to us like, oh, and how about that bit, and a bit later like, ooh, and that was good.
Well, how about you go through some parts you like? Maybe that will help a bit.
Well, we were kind of doing that with the review format, like
Yeah.
giving each scene its proper look at.
Give her a little turn around. Yeah, turn it around in your hand, sort of.
Well, I've got a question in the chat, surprisingly. Who is your favorite character?
Oh, of the new ones or of the? What do you think they meant?
They didn't the commentator didn't specify.
Well, of the student 6, I'd say Yona. She just seems like the most fun, you know?
Yeah. I can understand that. I think to be honest, I think Smolder, I think, is probably my favorite. With Gallus, maybe right. Gallus, maybe a bit behind it. They're kind of also okay. Sandbar, Gallus, and Silverstream are in kind of like a tie for me. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
They
Smolder's in second place for me, personally.
okay, yeah. I think I still think it's so early in these they, as I've said just a bit ago, of the whole, I think they've all kind of gotten half a season.
Right.
And we're splitting it. The problem might be that they're splitting it in between it's always 6 characters. They're always together, right?
Yeah.
And they're always split. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, obviously with the main 6, we got episodes with the main 6, and then we got episode with Twilight, with Rainbow Dash, with and just them alone, right? Or with another character. So we got a much larger. We got deeper into their psyche, I guess.
Yeah. And
Much
I just had like a thought.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the term tsundere.
Probably not.
No.
It's kind of an anime thing, basically. Someone who's cold or sometimes hostile, actually showing a warmer, friendlier side over time. Like, oh my god, Smolder could totally be tsundere.
So yeah, kind of
So it's about before getting into Pony, I was into anime. Still kind of am in anime, but not as much. Haven't really watched much anything new since I started watching Pony.
good. None of that weeaboo. No. Oh.
I
don't know. I've never got into anime.
I just got clarification. They're asking which of the main 6.
Main 6. Okay.
In which case I'm still a Twilight loyalist.
A tie between Fluttershy and Twilight.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I probably Twilight. I'd say Twilight number 1, right? And then we got probably Rainbow Dash is a second. Not really close, but close, right? Yeah, that's how I put it. Starlight is actually pretty high up there on my list now, I think, to be honest. But she's not one of the main 6, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Starlight. Yeah, definitely Twilight. We got Twilight loyalist all the way through. I don't know. Why do you like Twilight so much? Sarcasm. What do you think? Why do you think the loyalty runs deep? I don't know.
Well, part of it's like kind of like identifying with the characters. Like, I love reading. I like studying, and it's like I'm a total nerd, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a bit of the same with me as well. I feel like I'm always the leader of the group in my my other friend groups, right? And Twilight's always been that, you know what I mean, with her friend group. She's always getting them to do stuff and stuff like that, organizing them. She likes organization. I like organization. Just simple things. Same, yeah. I guess it is a lot of character.
Yeah, organization. Sort of. I generally know where everything is, and kind of OCD-ish, but it's more organized chaos.
We got a Discord here. I think that snoot. I think the snoot actually might be better than the first snoot I drew or traced. What would you say?
Yeah. Like I said before, not so much the problem with the snoot itself to me. It's just that it looks off without any other facial features.
Yeah, we don't have eyes yet. We can tweak it a bit once Snoot is in company.
It's hard to contextualize the snoot without the rest of the face.
Yeah, you need the rest of it.
Without it, you have no idea.
Chaos reigns without other Snoot to compare.
But yeah, like the whole identifying with is kind of also why Fluttershy's tied up for number one. I'm an introvert. I don't often go out of my comfort zones. Barely leave the house. It's like, yeah, I'm not that much of a people person.
I can see that. Yeah, that's probably why I don't. I feel like I'm more of an outrovert. You know what I mean?
Yeah, extrovert.
Extrovert. I couldn't think. Outrovert.
Yeah, close enough.
We got the point across. What about you, Alex? They're all very good, obviously. I think they've really... we haven't really talked about the main six very much. I think probably the weakest for me are like Rarity and Applejack.
Yeah.
But that's just... I don't know. They just don't change much, I guess. You know what I mean? We got highlights, boys! What? Sorry.
Applejack is honestly my mother's favorite. That said, I don't consider her a background pony.
She's fun. I don't know. I think I'd put Applejack above Rarity by a decent amount.
Definitely, because my sense of fashion is: does it fit? Is it clean enough? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm definitely on board with her whole generosity thing. I'm fine with that. You know, she's a good character. I like how a lot of people really like her, but not for me, I guess. Yeah. Do you think the highlights on the horn like that?
I don't know.
Maybe get the full picture. Oh, that's on the wrong color palette. This is coming along. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, separate question. Who's your favorite non-main character?
Starlight. Starlight.
By this point, I kind of qualify her as somewhat of a main character at this point.
Recurring is the term you're looking for, probably.
Yeah, we could do that. Well, I don't know. Are we going?
A character who's... how should I put it? Trying to get the right wording. A character who has been the main focus of more than, say, like 4 or 5 episodes.
Focus. Okay, so they're the main.
Starlight's got enough focus that she may not be main cast, but she's up there with the CMC as secondary main cast.
Yeah. Okay. So not them. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, one episode, and you rarely saw them again.
Well, I mean, like,
A bit more than that. Yeah.
even I'd say that like Cadence or Shining Armor could qualify under not main. You know, I mean, they pop up, but they're never really the focus.
Yeah, they've only had a couple ish. Luna. I'd say Luna. They count? Do they count?
I'll accept it.
You'll accept it. Hey, I like Luna. Luna or yeah. Luna and Discord, because Discord's almost main cast, I'd say. He's gotten more. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's good. Look at that. A little wing around the shoulder. Yeah.
For me, Moon Dancer.
Moon Dancer.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I could see that. I can see that, definitely.
Just because part of her, issue, I kind of identified with. It's like
Introverted as well and studies too.
and like issue past friend issues.
Oh yeah, that's true. That too. Well, Luna's almost like that as well. In that she just never had friends. I don't know. I could see that. Yeah, what else do you like about her?
Well, okay, I also identify as just again with the studying nerdy general mess of a living space. It's like I see a lot of myself in her.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of characters that always kind of stick out to me.
Now, how would you? Yeah, I definitely do. How would you rate them now against each other? All no bets are all off.
I don't know. And also, I was gonna say like also in the weird space of not sure what category to put her in. Sunset Shimmer.
Yeah, she's like semi-canon. She's more canon than Legends by far.
Yeah.
But like Legends would be with Star Wars, but ooh, she's like, it's so weird. Like there's like here's the Star Wars universe, right? And here's like Legends over here, right? And we're dealing with like here's Pony normal show. Here's like Equestria Girls.
I think the proper comparison to here is Equestria Girls is the Star Wars Holiday Special. It's canon, but no one really wants to acknowledge it. No one official really, officially acknowledges it canon, but it is.
It's basically Medichlorians. They're like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Honestly, there's a bit of a problem with that since the consensus for the special was since the consensus for the holiday special was what and the Equestria Girls after a while it's like wasn't that bad.
Yeah. The thing to note with the holiday special, it was the first canon appearance of Boba Fett.
Hey, does this count? And it was like the first appearance of Luke made after like a car accident too.
Oh yeah.
He had like rolled his car or whatever.
Yep.
And they had like done reconstruction or whatever. Fun times.
Yeah, fun. I'm sure that's the word they were using.
Yeah. Carbon noodles growing from scalp. Oh, wait. I don't know how to spell scalp. That's how I'm going to spell it.
SCALP.
Yep, perfect. You get what I you get what I was right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was trying to say this in the realms of favorite characters favorite characters that have not appeared that often. Diamond Tiara.
Diamond Tiara.
I we haven't seen her in a while.
Diamond Tiara. Does she what?
Actually, now that I think about it, she hasn't really. Has she even spoken since Crusaders of the Lost Ark?
That's the real question.
Huh.
What? She just fell off the face of the earth, to be honest. She'd be in the background, right? Hopefully.
That's something that would be nice to get from season 9. A bit of follow-up.
There's so many. Oh, I'm scared. There's so many follow-ups we need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in this show. It almost feels like you would need 2 more seasons to just slow down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're going downhill so fast. It's like, I mean, we're on such a steep, high speed that we don't. There's so many things you need to slow down before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Words elude
So
me
many
today.
things, so little time.
Yeah. That it makes fillers hurt more, to be honest, because you're like, oh, this could have been some.
This could have been like a meaningful thing, but instead we get the mean 6.
We don't know if it's meaningful yet. Give it a chance. It may come around.
We'll find out. I'll find out in 2 weeks.
Gonna turn around.
My cat just tried to climb a chair and she just collapsed the chair. The chair just fell in on itself. She's so fat.
The chair
Lose
is
some
dead.
weight. What?
Is the chair dead?
No, it survived. It sprung back, but it was surely something. Are you fine? Is your dignity gone? Yeah, it's gone. I haven't even touched Nick's yet. I'm scared.
Yeah, this may be a 2 project.
I might. We could do a 2-parter.
Yeah, I got good chunk of Twilight done. Do next week. Maybe some background details.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I might just get the base of Twilight in. You know what I mean, and then touch her up later. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nick's might take a while.
Much like I did with my costume today. Hey, it may be it may just be pants for the most part, but it still takes a while.
I may not do Sparkle Twilight then. I might just do normal Twilight. You know what I mean?
Maybe. We'll see. We could still play around with the sparkle brush.
Don't we gotta get that in somehow.
Of course, that means that we only have it next episode. But then again, we did like an Applejack thing last week, so
yeah, that came out decent. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Simplicity. This is a lot of this is pretty high detailed.
Maybe as addition, like for next week, it could like maybe draw like I don't know, like a mini Kieran in the background. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Like, hey, they're on vacation, so you know. They went to visit that village.
There we go. Yeah, we don't have the background yet. We could I could just draw the background and as them being over there.
Okay, we have our plan for next week.
But look at those feathers. Look at those. Ooh.
Those are really nice.
And they're hugging around Nyx. Look at that. Oh. Shoot, I just realized something.
What did you do?
The feathers might need to be moved back a bit. Or up.
Ew.
Because Nyx is hugging Twilight here. And that's going to be over. And the feather's going to be... No, under. This is going to be under, right? And so... time for this tool.
Yay!
Wait, let's make sure that we're only selecting this layer. Now, what do we do? Maybe Control C, maybe, and then Control V. Okay.
Yay!
Okay, and then we can. What if? Okay, like off click like with that. Okay, and then if I go here, get a big eraser. Look at that! Wow, magic!
Yay!
I never need to draw again. Oh, I think my Spotify. I've been listening to Spotify in the background. It helps me think. It helps me think straight. You know what I mean? My playlist ended. We've been on it so long. Overall, I don't know. I genuinely like this one quite a lot.
Yeah. It was very good.
I hope we keep getting stuff like this. I really hope the rest of the season is as solid as this episode. You know what I mean?
I hope so too. Despite what I heard, I've heard about the penultimate episode, by which I mean episode 24.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to specify that since technically, because 2-part finale, penultimate episode could actually mean part 1 of the finale.
The finale didn't sound good, apparently?
No, not the finale, the episode before that. I specified, like, with penultimate episode, I mean the episode before the 2-parter. Since, 2-part episode, technically speaking, in part 1 would technically be the penultimate episode, but, doesn't specify, not actually the finale.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I heard it was kind of
Oh.
I haven't actually heard anything about it, just that
General E in.
But we'll see.
I don't know. There's been some episodes that people really liked and some people really hated, and I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? So, like,
right.
I personally didn't like the Breezies very much, but some people really liked that.
Yeah, that's an okay episode.
So yeah, it's a lot of personal opinion. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to speculate even.
That episode brought a lot of Dragon Ball Z jokes.
How? What's that? Is it based on?
Oh, the voice actor for hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Wrong wiki. It was Ryan Drummond, I think. Anime. Yeah, Seabreeze was the Ocean Studio voice of Vegeta.
Okay.
And apparently Ryuk and Death Note. Huh, didn't know that.
How do you do the notch in her hair? Is it like that? It almost makes her head look too large, I think. The framing of the hair, you know what I mean?
Right.
I might have to mess with the snoot a bit more. Maybe I'll just mess with the hair. The carbon noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks like a two-parter, dudes.
It happens.
So if I move this, will it move all of it? No, it's just a snoot. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's a bit better. I think I need maybe more hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe like right. It's more like
Here's another good one. What's your favorite song from the movie? Open up your eyes, hands down.
the movie. You said?
Yes.
What was yours again?
Open up your eyes, hands down. Rainbow for a second.
Yeah, those two are kind of tied for me. Kind of goes back and forth.
Good.
I actually. Oh, sorry.
Good one, Colin. You were saying, Nate?
Let me try to find it. It's on Spotify. I quite liked. Where is it? Where is it? Where you go? Where did I put it? Let me find it. Come on. Oh my gosh, this is gonna kill me. I need to find this. I'm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it in my other playlist? Why would it? Maybe some I could. Ah, yes. Off to See the World. Oh, I couldn't find that.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
That's what I was gonna get. That's what I was gonna guess.
It's just a good song in general. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Twilight's hair is actually pretty hard. In some drawings, it's like a swoop like that. Maybe I'll take some off the top. I'm just doing big slacks. Her head almost needs to be a bit smaller. Maybe the snoot's bend needs to be everything's snoot drawing like this. There you go. Yeah, I think that's a bit smarter. And maybe sharper here. Oh, I'm lost. Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to be a two-parter, guys.
But
I
we
think-
made good progress.
We did. I got the main sketches down, and that's really hard. Sometimes. I'm gonna add the eye lines just to see. That helps a lot, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because I think
Shouldn't that be behind?
the hair, obviously.
Yeah.
I might cut the hair back a bit so that the eyes show up a bit better. It's Happy Twilight. I might move the snoot down again.
But get in front of the eye as well.
Dag nabbit. Wait, are the eyes in the snoot layer?
Nope.
No.
What is this? A bit of it was.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I think that helped a lot. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The snoot was too close to the middle. The snoot was throwing everything off, I think. Stupid snoot. Yeah, look at where the snoot was originally. Where's my snoot layer? Get rid of the snoot. Yeah, too middle. See, look at that. You got that, or you can have that. Yeah.
New snoot better than old snoot.
New snoot better than old snoot.
Of course, the question for next week it will be: can you make the snoot droop?
I think I can make the snoot droop now. No, wait. Yeah, this droop snooted right here. Right here you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Don't even mention it. Uh. Okay, I don't know. Do you want to call it here for today? Twilight is getting close to where I would call done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For most of it. I might start adding stuff. So I was tempted to, like, if there's like the right type of brush, I might add little floofs, little chest floofs. There's a sparkle brush. Not like that. We aren't doing that. Like what if we do? So there's a smudge. There's blur. No. Oh, there's like. Can you double tap? I don't think there's any difference in just. Okay, this maybe. So if we had like a darker, maybe actually almost lighter, just by a smidge. See that? Like a smidge brighter. And then we just. Okay, see that? I want the fan on the edge of that. So see where it's like the end of it?
Right.
If we can make that really large, maybe. It's either, there's watercolor. That's really dark. What looks like fuzz at the end? See the flip? Do you think this is the most flippy, the most fuzzy of the flips?
Can't really tell.
Yeah, it might be pretty small. What does this mean? Compliment, maybe? So like a... And I do it like a huge brush and just go like... No, it's... I just need the streaks. Oh! Okay, yeah. Nose... You can't even see that. Let's do dark. Like, what if I did that? You know what I mean?
Right. And a little bit of shadow down there.
I think that might be nice if I do that all over. That's the problem. It'd take a while to do.
Right.
It's on the wrong layer anyways. It rounds out the snoot a bit. So the snoot's a little one-dimensional at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's cartoony. So like if I do that, it'll be less cartoony and then everything will, I'll have to touch it up everywhere.
Right.
That's a problem. You can't. It's like, I don't know. It's like doing this where you're like, it's a smiley. It's like, here's a smiley face, and then noses suck, and then like doing something like this where it's like. It's just creepy.
Yeah.
If you try to do like super high detailed something, first of all, it's creepy and it draws your eye immediately, and yeah, it's stupid. But we got a happy Twilight today.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy Twilight. We'll figure out why she's happy next week. Oh, I think I might want. Do you want us to end the stream for us today? And we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up back up next week.
You mean? I bet you mean finish it at a later date.
The what? Sorry.
I bet you mean finish drawing at a later date.
Yeah, we'll pick her up later. We'll continue this next week probably. And oop. Because this is going to take probably a whole nother session to finish.
But it looks good so far.
It's looking good so far. The base is there, but it's if I just sat here and did the rest of it, it'd be like 2 a.m. before we were done. Easily.
And that's a bit much.
Yeah. Before I'd be happy with it and stop, you know what I mean?
Right.
We could do this. We could do something together on Friday without streaming, where we pretty much finish what we started.
We could catch up too if you wanted. We could do a stream and catch up, like a Friday catch up, so that we're up to the official releases for the finale. It would be kind of losing, yeah, like it'd be losing 2 episodes in a week. We can think about it. Either way, I'm sure you guys on the stream will see the rest of Twilight eventually.
Right.
Anyway, I think we're all in agreement that it was a good and funny episode.
Definitely.
Very good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to rewatch it again, but I don't think my opinion will change. The other episodes that I'll probably rewatch again, I might get a little bit more positive, but this one I think was already pretty positive above. You know what I mean? There's not much room for improvement of a rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if you rewatch something, you just catch easier or more. There's not much. I don't know. The assets were pretty nice as well. The challenge, definitely way more development with the characters.
Yes.
The main things I've actually wanted, so it was kind of an answer to what I've been, which is nice. Of just way more. I was actually a little skeptical coming in because the title didn't intrigue me very much, but it definitely changed my opinion. Yeah. I was a bit intrigued, I guess. It was weird. I was like, what lies beneath? I mean, it could have been way different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we will figure out something for these unfinished pictures. And in the meantime, we will see you next week. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Later.